Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 88. I remembered this time of our Pokemon Pearl playthrough here on the channel. We're currently sitting here on route. Are we at 288 or 268? Hang on, what am I doing? I'm not looking at my Pokemon. I'm looking at my town map. But we are still here in the post game of Sinnoh 228. Why did I think it was 268? Why did I think it was 288? What am I doing? Anyway, we're still in the post game here. We're on route 228. Here in the battle zone, just to the northeast of the main part of Sinnoh, and I'm getting so sidetracked, so distracted, so whatever. Anyway, we're here in the desert. We're going to finish up dealing with the trainers here in the desert area. Then, all that's left to do is go off to Stark Mountain and see what's going on up there. Hey, Machamp needs a heal. Actually, Machamp needs a switch. I'm going to put him in the back right here. So we're going to start off with our team recap. Working with Fluffy, who's now in the lead spot. Our level 62 Clefable holding on to the Quick Claw. She is a sassy-natured Pokemon. The ability is Cute Charm. She has Ice Beam, Metronome, Calm Mind, and Moonlight. Next we got Blaze, our level 62 Razor Claw holding Charizard. Almost level 63. Look at that, 1590 to go. He is a quirky Pokemon. He has Blaze ability and the moves of Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, Fly, and Cut. Next we got Machamp at level 63 holding the Fist Plate for some added power with his Adamant nature, which is nice. We have the Guts ability and the moveset is excuse me, Strength, Vital Throw, Rock Smash, and Earthquake. Next we got Sheldon, our Blastoise at level 63 holding Soft Sand. He is a calm Pokemon with Torrent ability. He has Surf, Ice Beam, Earthquake, and Vibe. Next we got Rocky the Sandslash at level 63 holding the Hard Stone. He's almost level 64. Look at that. He is a naive little Pokemon. He's got the Sandville ability. The moves are Dig, Rock Slide, Sideways Toss, and Rock Climb. Last but not least, the Sinnoh MVP himself, Venusaur. Well, Sprout, the Venusaur, at level 65 holding the Meadow Plate. He is a relaxed Pokemon who is quick-tempered for some reason. He has Overgrow ability, and he has Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Toxic, and Leech Seed for the moveset. Alright, now, where are we at here? We dealt with these two. I think there was an item we picked up. We can continue on this way. Wait. Have I come across that plank? I think I might have. There's so many nooks and crannies to find in this desert area. Alright, so as of today, it is... Hang on. Let me just do a quick little double check. I don't think I've been in this house yet. But as of today, I believe this is when... Wait, what day is this? Yep. Today, Reggie Steel should be leaving the raids in Pokemon Go, which I believe means Reggie Rock will be showing up at some point today. I might try to get out and do some Reggie Rock raids. Reggie Rock raids. Alliteration is key. See if I can get some of those done today. I might not have the time. I might be busy, but if not, I'll see if I can do some tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to have a whole video for it itself, because I'll talk a little bit about the Pokemon Go videos coming up. But I might do my first Reggie Rock raid. I'll do a video recap on Twitter. You can check that out. And yeah, we'll just go with that. Your quest for power has brought you here. Very well. Let me reward your passion with some absolutely astounding moves. They're the ultimate moves. Shall I teach them to your Pokemon? Sure. Alright, now, I believe this is the guy who teaches the elemental hyper beams. Blast Burn, Frenzy Plant, and Hydro Cannon. Do I want Blaze, Sprout, or Sheldon to learn any of those? Because, see, I don't really like the fact you have to recharge afterwards. I mean, there's a lot of power to them. They might miss, however, though, is the thing. I'm thinking I'm going to hold off on that. But I'm pretty sure that's who this guy is. In fact, let me check that sign on the wall. To the Pokemon listed here, the ultimate moves may be taught. Yep, Charizard, Typhlosion, Blazing, and Inferno. So all the starters will have their ultimate move if you talk to this man here and get him to teach it. And I don't think he charges anything either. It's not like a heart scale or something. He'll just do it. He's just so bored, he's going to help out however he can. We got an iron. That's some cash in the pocket. We already got some good EV training from wild battles and stuff. And I was talking to one of our viewers, Reckless Rowan. I met up with him and Guy of Randomness, actually, during our Pokemon Go Shiny Eevee Day. And they were asking, well, actually, Rowan had asked me, why do I not use rare candies in the main game? And like I said, well, the reason was, back in the day, rare candies were... you could power up your Pokemon, you could level up your Pokemon with the rare candy. But the downside is they don't gain any EV training by doing that. They just gain experience points. So, back in my day, speaking as an old-timer, you could do the training, the rare candying, but if you were to rare candy something 10 times and level up another Pokemon 10 times, the leveled up one for battles would be a lot more powerful because, of course, they gained EV training, so the stats would go up. Whereas rare candying, you wouldn't get any of that. So that kind of led into just the current games, and I still have that mindset where it's like battle training is better than just rare candying. Of course, nowadays they have things like wait, is there a hidden item up here? I think there might be. Hang on. But nowadays, if you go to the Poképelago, for example, there's no hidden item. Maybe there was a regular thing I already picked up. I think we're done in the desert. Have I fought you? No, I guess we're not done in the desert. Alright, let's do this. Please don't hold anything back. They're asking for it, they go and get it. But nowadays, you can do your EV training in the Poképelago, which is really cool. You can also do your standard level up training there too. Get the level boost drink on, what is it, Isle of Fun, I think it is? Nope, Isle Level Up, that's it. Or Isle Evil Up, however you want to pronounce that. So, nowadays I'm probably more inclined to possibly using rare candies, but the other reason I don't use rare candies right now is because I give them to you folks. I attach them to my Magikarp Chum as I send them out as the consolation prizes in our games, and you guys can get yourself a nice Moxie Gyarados if I defeat you in battle and you are resolved to getting nothing but the Magikarp. Of course, in our Wi-Fi battles I also say if you prefer to get the Magikarp, that's an option as well. Sandstorm! Of course there's a Sandstorm. I'm paying attention. Alright, but hopefully we'll see some Regirock later on today, if I can do some battling, and if not, tomorrow will be a good day for that, though. Oh boy, I had quite the research breakthrough today, let me tell you. The Raikou that I got for the research breakthrough did not want to stay in my Pokeball. After about 10 to 15 breakouts, of course I'm Pinap berrying it to get some extra candies, I finally was like, you know what? Curveballs don't matter. Nice throws don't matter. Whatever. I just threw the ball, broke out, threw the ball, broke out, threw the ball. And so on and so on. I probably spent about 30 Pokeballs trying to catch the thing. I was this close to transferring away my first legendary Pokemon ever. Yes, I would have transferred that Raikou. I was so disappointed with it. Plus, the stats weren't even amazing. See, I don't mind when a Pokemon takes that long to, get caught, as long as the stats are there to warrant it. These ones were not there to warrant it, so it's just like, really? So Psycho Cut doing about, 75%? Wow. That was a lot more than expected. I think, with the Sandstorm damage, an Ice Beam gets the knockout there. But, another thing about the Regirock video, which means, like I said, I might not do a full video for Regirock. Apparently, starting on the 20th of this month, 20th of August, we've got something special happening in Pokemon Go. When I say special, I'm talking research. That's right, folks. The Celebi Mythical Research Quests are coming to Pokemon Go starting on the 20th of August. That I'm definitely going to be recording for the channel. I wonder what they're going to ask us to evolve. Now, the last one, excuse me, from you had to evolve a Magikarp into a Gyarados. That's no big deal. We get a lot of Magikarp in my area, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Speaking of a problem, hello, Rapid Dash. Let's go ahead and dash on out of here. I think... Ooh, Blaze! Nah, let's go Sheldon. Let's be safe. We'll use Type Advantage. If this thing goes for Solar Beam, the Sandstorm's going to cut that damage down nicely for us. Plus, we're like, what? Almost 10 levels above. We should be fine. And you're going to go Fire Blast regardless. Okay. But I have enough candy for, I have enough candy to evolve another Magikarp, if need be. I think I've got enough for a Wailmer to evolve to Wailord, and I'm close to Swablu evolve to Altaria. If not, those two are switched around, because I know there's one I have 400-something candies for. The other one I have, I think, 250, something like that. So I'm prepared if they require another 400 candy evolution Pokemon for part of our mythical research for Celebi. Who knows what's going to happen. And the other thing is, too, now they said the quests are coming out on the 20th of August. Celebi is the time travel Pokemon. Now, from what I saw at the Pokemon Go Fest, people were doing their video recordings of that. Some people were doing the Celebi quests, the Celebi research, and by the time they got to the third of 5 steps there was, I think? I forget how many steps there were, but they worked to the last couple steps. They were like 2 or 3 steps away. Celebi appeared for them right then. And it's like, what? Is this a glitch? And I got to thinking, wait, Celebi is known for time travel. What if it knew you're going to complete all those tasks, it came back in time to meet you ahead of time? That could be a thing. See, she's thinking about it. She knows I'm onto something. Something crazy, no doubt. I feel invigorated from that battle, even though we lost. After all, we gave it everything we had. Alright, I fought Mr. Eyeballs here. I thought I could win before it came to fact. I've let down my Pokemon. I go to battle with faith in their trainer. Yeah, you're a big letdown. Anyways, I think we are done in the desert area. I fought you. Did I fight you? I think I fought you. Yup. Pokemon and numbers, who cares about that stuff? Winning is what's important. Numbers aren't everything. Although, numbers do play a big part in the winning of Pokemon. You can't deny that. Did I talk to you? Yeah, I probably did. Number 1 in Sinnoh's contest, that's right. Unless I beat you to the punch. Because I'm into the contest as well. Alright, so who do we need to heal? Well, Fluffy and Machin. And actually, I think Sheldon could take one as well. Let's go for some citrus berries. Let's get Berry healed up. I'm also going to see if I can get a Pokemon TCG online video recorded for the day. If I can get that recorded as well, then I'll probably have that up beforehand. See, what I got to do is get to a point where I can have a bunch of stuff pre-recorded ahead of time and then not even talk about, you know, I'm recording this, breaking the fourth wall here. This is recorded on the same day that you're watching it, if you're watching it the day that it comes out. It is Thursday, almost said Wednesday. And, so what I gotta do is get to a point where I can have a bunch of stuff pre-recorded a few days in advance and just upload them as need be. Almost not really like filler content, but just something to fill the episodes up with content for you guys to check out. In case I'm busy doing some chores or, you know, gotta go do some recordings for Pokemon Go, at least I'll have videos ready to go. So I gotta just find a day just to sit and record a bunch of stuff. Alright, so Iron Man Mountain is up this way. Let's get attacked by some wild Pokemon or not. Alright, we gotta do some bike maneuverability. Whee! That's awesome. Alright, let's deal with this trainer. I've got the urge to battle with you. Hope you're willing to oblige. If I wasn't, I have no recourse. I have to fight. That's the rule. As soon as we match eyes. Although, technically, you walked up to me before I looked at you, I think. Or did I talk to you? I don't know. See, whenever you're walking around, I could be walking this way, and if someone's off to my side, they look at me, they come up to me and they fight. So I think some people have said it's like, you know, as soon as trainers lock eyes, a battle begins. But it's like, I wasn't looking at you. You looked at me. You came up to me. Anyway, semantics. Let's go for some flamethrowerage onto Tauros. See if we can drop this in. Oh, not a single hit. Payback. Too bad that ain't gonna do nothing to us. Let's say about 30 HP. That was about 42. If I'm doing the mathematicals right. Down goes the Tauros. Now, okay. I saw a funny little thing talking about, again, Pokemon Go. See, every once in a while, if I'm scrolling through Twitter or Facebook or now Instagram, I guess, if I see one of these top 10, top 15 lists of something that sounds interesting, I'll check it out. One of the things I saw was top 15 Pokemon that are impossible to catch in Pokemon Go. Now, the title says impossible to catch. I'm like, this sounds interesting. So I want to see, what do they think is impossible? So one thing they mentioned was Smeargle. I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. Smeargle's not in the game yet. They said Shedinja. Also, that's a given. They're not in the game just yet. But one of them they said that was impossible was Tauros, Mr. Mime, Farfetch'd, Kangaskhan. They actually say impossible to catch. These Pokemon must be traveled around the world to catch. And I'm thinking, I've got a Tauros. My friend, Perf Stranger, she has Heracross. Some more friends of mine, they got Corsola, they got Mr. Mime. Like, I don't think they understand what the word impossible means. Now, see, if they were trying to say that no matter how many Pokeballs you throw at something, it breaks out, runs away, why would you power whip a Charizard? I mean, I know you want to show off the fact that your tongue has a new capability. How does your tongue turn into a grass-type attack? I mean, for that matter, you know, there's a lot of interesting things that happen in the world of Pokemon. Like, okay, for example, we just saw Power Whip. You know it's using its tongue for that, right? What's another thing? There's all sorts of Pokemon that use, say, like an appendage. Like, okay, what about Magmar and Thunder Punch? Where does the electricity come from Magmar? I don't know. I've never seen it. Maybe it learned it from Focus Punch. Maybe it learned it from Electabuzz. Although, for that matter, I'm training an Elekid in my Pokemon Crystal playthrough in my 3DS right now, and I've got it with Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, Ice Punch. It's also got Dizzy Punch too. It's a big punching bean. Punching bean? That's not a thing. There's jumping beans. There's punching bags. Maybe it's a bean bag. Think about that. You're fantastically tough, aren't you? Well, I mean, I get lucky sometimes, I guess. Look around you at this wildly contorted terrain. It's no wonder that Pokemon would grow tough in a place like this. Would they? Okay, hang on. Don't drive off. Don't drive off. We're good. Hello, Evan. Who's Evan talking to? Who's that man? Is that the Master Royal? There's a Crasher Wake. Is Crasher Wake in this one? He's Gen 4, right? I keep thinking Crasher Wake is Gen 3 for some reason. It is Wake. Interesting. Oh, if it isn't Chaz, it's been a while. Was this my voice the last time? I can't remember. You've grown so tough that you're training out here now. Everyone keeps getting tougher and tougher, and in doing that, they develop closer bonds with their Pokemon. For someone born overseas, that tough dude doesn't have an accent or anything. Well, that's good. I didn't give him one. Chaz, there's a volcano ahead of us called Stark Mountain. That blowhard Buck guy is on his way there as well. I'm going to find the volcano's treasure before that guy does. If I could do that, a 21 win streak at the Battle Tower would be possible. I was close to 21 win streak until the Rotom came up with the double boost from Ominous Wind, 2 back-to-back. What else did it do? It double teamed. I missed everything. Anyway, moving on. Goodbye, Evan. Okay. You're serious? You're going to Stark Mountain? Even the wild Pokemon there are very, very tough. If your Pokemon aren't well trained, they'll have a miserable time. Then again, that kind of challenge is an exciting prospect. But no matter what, you'd better be fully prepared. I've got to get ready for another tournament. Farewell! He just kind of strolls off. Look how I'm on my bike. I got to turn the bike to look at him. Like, why? Anyways, it should show me doing like a little hop thing. Alright, let's see what's in this building. Is it a heal up spot? Because I could use a bit of a rest. Hello, lady. Oh dear, are your Pokemon feeling tired? You should rest up. Yes, good idea. Rest up here. Sure. Yes, that's right. Get some well-earned rest. Do not steal my money, thank you. Oh, you're still looking tired. You still need rest, are you? You should rest up again. No. Is that right? You're sure now? I'm only concerned for your sake. No need to worry about putting me out. You didn't steal all my money, did you? You want to steal more money. What are you doing? Trainers Day. This program offers unique looks into the daily life of trainers. Yada, yada, yada. It's time for the planting and water. We already looked at the watering. Yup. Chestoberry plant. Neglected? Where did I leave it? Oh, by Eterna Forest. Yeah, because I didn't have cut for a while. Well, sorry, Chestos. Get some restos. And let's head on up the Stark Mountain. You know what? I'm not going to use my bike. Change my mind. I'm going to use my bike because I need to here. But that's it. Oh, it's Buck. The Buck stops me here. Yo, if it isn't Chaz, don't tell me you're going to Stark Mountain too. You're pretty wimpy. Oh, good gosh, really? You're sure you're gonna be okay? Why am I asking you that? It's not like what? Not like you care. What is this guy? Anyways, if we see each other at Stark Mountain, the race is on to see who gets the Magma Stone first. I guess I'm staying on my bike then. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm a weakling, huh? Fight me. What's this? We got an item over here? Get on the plank. Uh-oh. Thank you for stopping me. I would have driven right off that cliff. The world is huge and there are so many different Pokemon. What kind of Pokemon are with you? Please, I want to have a look. Well, let's go then. We still got about 7 minutes or so. What's this? I got a notification. Oh, Pokemon Go notification. Michaela sends out a Meowth. The Rock-type legendary Pokemon, Regirock, has come to raid battles until September 20th. You've heard it here. You've heard it here, folks. You've heard it first, here first. Let's beat up a Meowth, because I can't speak. I'm beating up the English language already. I gotta beat something else up and mix things up a little bit. But yep, as according to my phone, just as of right now, Meowth. Meowth is now in raid battles, that's right. My brain can't process too many things at once, apparently. I did get a decent amount of sleep. Hey, I just recently uploaded photos of my Persian from the Alola Photo Club onto my Instagram. It's kind of cool seeing a Persian here. Persian can do some pretty cool poses in that too. There's one like where they rear back and they come down with their claws out. If you can snap at the right time, you get some pretty cool shots. I love the way they do the Photo Club too, because like you hit the camera button and it snaps 6 rapid shot photos. And you get to choose which of those 6 you want to keep. You can keep all 6 too if you want, which is kind of cool. Hypno. Oh, Hypno you don't. Let's go. Flamethrower. Now you got some good defenses, so you're gonna survive 1, maybe. What do you think? Pause the video. Comments below. Let me know. Does it survive 1 hit? Wait. If you pause the video, you wouldn't hear me ask you that question. Okay, tell you what. Put in the comments below if you think it'll survive 1 flamethrower, and then pause the video and wait to see what happens. Wait, it already happened? It survived? Whoops. Well, it'll survive 2. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say hip no it won't. There we go. I love it did somehow. What if it had focus band and it happened to kick in? And then it went for flail. Or the Endeavor quick attack combo. That would be brutal. It can't learn any of that. Maybe Endeavor, I don't know. Anyway, Michaela's defeated. Wow, there are Pokemon that wonderful. Huh? Yeah, there are. What? There is always something to like about any Pokemon. It's so hard to decide which ones I should raise. Well, raise the ones that you like, basically. That's what people say to me, like, you know, what Pokemon should I put into a team? And I'm just like, what Pokemon do you like to use? Pick them. Maybe pick like a, you know, say 3 or 4 of those. Then choose other Pokemon typings that can sort of benefit them. You should be good to go, setting up a team of who you want to use, plus some good backups. Alright, let's get back across. Speaking of back up, let's back up this way. Okay, what is down hither? Items, perhaps? We got waters. We got an item. The item is charcoal. That far into the game, you get charcoal. As I'm saying, I'm playing through Pokemon Crystal right now. You get the charcoal after the 2nd gym in that game. Here it's a post-game item. I wonder if you can actually find it through like pickup or something like that. Okay, so we do have to go back down. Goodbye, Michaela. No Transformers 3 for you today. Alright, now, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I guess just up this way. Or we could get attacked by a wild Exploder. No, thank you. So, I'm not doing a playthrough on the channel, as you probably are well aware because you haven't seen any actual footage, but I can give you some highlights on how things are going for my Pokemon Crystal playthrough. We're already down 6 Pokemon. I am doing traditional, 100% straightforward Nuzlocke rules for this one. And, like, the reason I got the game is so that when we start breeding up more Pokemon for prizes for the channel in our Wi-Fi battles, I have a guaranteed way of getting not only the hidden abilities for any Gen 2 Pokemon, plus some Gen 1s that are in Crystal, but also getting 3 guaranteed max IVs, which I can then breed with the Ditto to try to get, you know, 100% max IVs across the board for prizes for you folks. Anyway, this is a Cacturn. This is a Switchout. I guess Fluffy could Ice Beam. But, yeah, so my current playthrough, I made it through the first 4 gym battles without losing anybody. First one was easy. I did happen to get a Geodude on route, whatever that route is, north of the first route, where, you know, Geodude and I think Rattata show up. But, what else did I have? Anyway, so I took on the first gym, no problem. Falconers, Pidgey, and Pidgeotto were not a problem. I managed to also take down Bugsy quite easily. I had Rock Throw on my Geodude, and devastated that Scyther pretty quickly. I was a little bit concerned about Whitney's Miltank. If you guys have played through any of the Gen 2 games, you know all about Whitney's Miltank. Luckily, even though we immediately on turn 1 took a critical rollout from Miltank into my Pidgey, we did survive. I got off a Sand Attack, switched into my Geodude. He could handle those, oh wait, we can't handle this. Let me do a switch. Let's fight fire with fire, or in this case, fight muscle with bigger muscle. I mean, technically higher leveled muscle, I should say. But, oh, you don't have no guard. Check that out. Yeah? I'm not going to miss this. Just don't dynamic punch. Oh, no, now I'm slower. Rats. If only I chose a move that always goes last. And I did. But we took down the Miltank. Critical rollout on our Pidgey on the first turn. The only thing I had to worry about was Attract from Miltank for my Geodude. That was a bit of an issue. Are we faster after one scary face? No, we're not. Ow, 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 ow! Don't wake me up inside. I want to sleep. But, we beat Morty without too much trouble. I think I was using one of my flying Pokemon, and flying type attacks, of course, hitting the ghost types. So that was all well and good. Then, we met a random trainer who had a Graveler, and I had a Graveler. Knowing Gravelers can explode, I had to switch into my rock type. As soon as I brought in my Graveler, the opponent went for magnitude 10! Bye-bye, my Graveler. Then we met a guy who had a random Kangaskhan. I was using my Golbat for Confuse Rays, trying to flinch it with bites. Gets a Dizzy Punch, just about, like, say, 45%. Second Dizzy Punch, critical hit. Down goes my Golbat. We made it through 4 gym leaders without losing anybody, and a couple of random people take us down. Then I lost 2 more Pokemon versus Jasmine because I did battle her out of order. Not that it mattered, because then when I went after Chuck, the 5th gym leader, Whitney's technically the 6th, I lost 2 Pokemon to Chuck as well. So we're down 6 Pokemon, but I'm currently training up a new batch there. But with the end of that little tale, we have reached the end of our episode of Pearl for the day. I want to say thank you, folks, for checking things out and tuning in today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, feel free to leave me a like down below. And bear in mind, we're almost done the post-game of Pokemon Pearl. We'll be getting into Pokemon White relatively soon on the channel, continuing our adventures through the retro-style games. I guess we're not as retro anymore, because we're on the 3DS now. But anyway, more playthroughs coming up in a little bit. If you missed any episodes of Pokemon Pearl along the way, you can check out the link in the description to the playlist and get caught up. You can also subscribe to the channel for some more regular Pokemon content, which you'll see some links to during the outro. And if you want to stay in touch with me in between episodes, you can follow me on Twitter. I have a link in the description. There's also a link to my Discord server. You can go on there and communicate with me. I don't check it as often as I probably should, but I'll try to be a little bit more timely with that. You can also follow me on Instagram as well, as I'm posting some cool photos from the Pokemon Ultra Sun, Alola Photo Club, and just other sort of random adventures that I go on throughout the days. But that is a wrap for today's episode. I want to say again, folks, thank you for watching today's video. Professor Chaz is now signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time.